Greetings everyone, Dr. Clay 999 here. So this is a bit of an awkward situation I'm in. I guess that's the best way to put it right now. A video game commentary. I never actually done this before. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but let's find out. So, yeah, this is something I brought up about a week or two ago about... I was saying, like, I wanted to try a new idea or something. I don't really remember what I said. But I was saying I might try a new series, and this was one of the ideas I had. Because there are times when the channel's, like, inactive for, I don't know, like, a month to, like, 6 months. And I don't necessarily like that. I don't like having these moments where, like, nothing is happening. And I kind of want to keep you guys satisfied and entertained. So... this is just something I'm going to be doing on the side every now and then. It's not going to replace the regular content on the account. I'm not going to, like, give up animation or anything. Don't worry about that. And Winnie the Pooh Pyro is still in the making. And I really wish I could have done it by now, but unfortunately there was a lot of real-life stuff that happened. My brother got married and I was the best man, so... there was a lot of preparation for that, and I couldn't really dedicate a lot of time for Winnie the Pooh Pyro. And also, there were times when I was working on other projects, like the Vinny animation I made. So, yeah, unfortunately, I did not finish it, yet, but it is being worked on. In fact, here's a little preview for you guys. Right here is a small little preview that's like, it's not like a video preview, it's like the Source Filmmaker preview, but that's pretty much how much of it is done. So there's probably some like scenes that might have to be touched up or even reanimated, but that is the project itself right there. So I don't want to give too much away, so you're not going to see much. I'm sorry, but you know. Anyway, so that's pretty much what I have to say about Winnie the Pooh Pyro. It's in the work. If I was going to give an estimation, it's about 75% done, and when it will be done, I don't know. I don't work with a script, so sometimes there are times when I have a character in a situation and I can't think of an idea to get him out. Probably, I just never worked with a script. That's like one of the primary reasons why I don't use one. Meet the Blue Medics is like the only example I could think of to where I wrote somewhat of a script, and by that I mean I wrote out the lines that I wanted the characters to say because I needed a voice actor. But yeah, I guess I don't use a script because it allows more creative freedom for me. I'm not limiting myself to only focusing on the script, but I'm also thinking freely as I'm going along, where I'll just be thinking, oh hey, this might be funnier if I have this happening. A good example would be in Meet the Blue Engineer. That was just me like goofing around with Source Filmmaker, but nothing happened in the original cut except for like the sentry being sapped. And then I'm thinking, maybe I should do a moment where he gets shot instead of the bullets missing. And I did that, and that was actually really funny to me. I actually was laughing as I was animating it. And I think that's still one of my most favorite moments in the series. Just the idea of him just sitting there being casually shot, but not even, you know, not really paying attention to it, I guess. The series wasn't really fully established in that. I wanted to establish that he was, like, maybe too stupid to feel the pain, but I don't know. A lot of people associate it with hacking or whatever, and associate how you want. I'm not going to tell you can't look at it one way. It's however you want to look at it. So, yeah. I don't work with scripts, unfortunately, so as I said before, as a setback, there are times when there's a lot of blank stages where nothing might be done for a couple of days because I can't think of an idea for the character to get out of that situation. Or maybe when I'm done animating something, it might not look that good, so I might try it from a different perspective or try a different pose or something. I don't know, it varies, but yeah. I'm very sorry I did not get it done by now. I really hate myself for not having it done, and I'm sorry that if I let you guys down, because I really want to get it done before 2017 ended. But yeah, 2017 was a very busy year for me. So But I'm taking 2018 and I'm gonna try to use this as an opportunity to improve the channel, improve myself, be more active, you know, not just have stages where it's like 6 months without any content, and just every now and then upload something simple like this. If something hasn't been done for a while, do something simple like this. As I said, this is not going to replace animation. It's just something I'm going to do on the side. If, say, for example, nothing else happened in like 3 or so months, I might do another one of these. Just, you know, just as a way of like saying, like, hello to you guys, I'm still here, blah blah blah, how's life going, or just some random topic I find interesting. So yeah, and I don't even know if this is going to be a regular thing. It could actually be, for all I know, this can actually be a complete failure, and it's the only video that exists of this. So that being said, that's pretty much the whole ordeal of this idea. So animation, it's the primary focus of the channel, and the reason why it's inactive so long is because animation takes a long time to do. You can be like one of the most talented animators out there, but the work itself is still going to take a very long time to do because there's so much work to be put into it. And for 3D animation, there's always been a interesting... I always had like my own personal theory of the way 2D and 3D animation workflow is. I feel like 2D animation, I don't think it's easier, but I feel like it is...
Nice job, good cap.
It's less preparation, I guess is the term I'm looking for. Yes, there's all the character development. You have like all the angles you want to get and everything. Yes, there is I'm not saying there's no preparation. I'm saying there's less preparation. Now what I'm getting at is in 2D animation, when you have the character drawn out, when you have the model drawn out how you want the character to look and everything, you just go from there. Like you might have, maybe it's not frame by frame animation and everything, but you can start the animation process from that point. In 3D animation, you have to once you're done modeling the model, you're not finished. You gotta do all the rigging and the facial animations and everything. So I'm not saying one is more difficult than the other. I think each one has its difficult parts and its hard parts. A good example of an easy part in 3D animation is the fact that you don't have to redraw the character from multiple angles constantly because you're in a 3D world. You can just move the camera behind the character if you needed them from behind. In 2D animation, you would have to redraw this, but that is the art of 2D animation as well. A lot of people, including myself, enjoy redrawing the character from multiple angles. They don't want to just have the same look every single time, and that's kind of why 3D animation is sort of bland to me right now. I miss like the major 2D animated movies. Like the last movie I could think of off the top of my head that was animated by not by hand. There was like probably some type of digital process done in it, but the last movie I could think of that was animated 2D, I guess, would either be the Simpsons movie or the Winnie the Pooh movie that came out a couple of years back. And I actually wanted to see that in theaters, but the thought of being like I think I was like probably 18 years old or maybe even 20 when that movie came out. So the idea of being like a lonely 20-year-old in a theater where there was most likely a lot of younger people, I thought that was probably going to look really awkward. So I unfortunately passed on it. But it's just, I really miss the look of 2D animation. I really wish it came back. Not that 3D animation is a bad thing. It's just that it's so common now. I mean, yes, I lived in an era where Toy Story came out, and it was the most amazing thing that we saw. It was so new. It's just that state of mind where you're like in a bit of a state of awe. You're not questioning things, but it's at the same time you kind of are. It's just like you're looking at it through a kid's eyes, I guess. That state of ignorance, I guess.
Good game, guys.
So yeah, the video is about to end, so I actually gotta wrap this up. But yeah, if this is something you want me to continue doing, just leave a comment below. And once again, I gotta stress, this is not gonna replace the regular content. Truth be told, this channel has always been an experiment for me. I've always been focusing on animation, but before that, I was making a bunch of Super Smash Bros. Brawl videos. And before that after that was like a YouTube poop era. So yeah, right now, this is just something I'm going to try out every now and then. It's not going to replace the regular content. And if you'd like to see me continue doing it, just let me know. If not, then hey, no worries. At least it's something that I tried to do. You know, that's how life is. You got to try new things. If you don't try new things, you don't try anything. And then you never know what the results would be. Anyway, the video is over now, so you're looking at a blank screen, so I guess I'll end it here. I hope you all have a great day, a great night, great life, whatever. Take care, and have a good life.